He'd never pursued death before. Never wanted to kill so badly that his muscles ached with the need. Energy surged beneath his skin, threatening, burning. He wanted to set it loose, end it all, do what he should have done years ago. Most lives are worth saving, but some lives are worth taking. He'd rather live with the murder of one man than the deaths of many, even if that one man was his own father. Eli kept running. Drake was slowing, now only a few hundred yards ahead. He darted across the street to the river, boat docks and birds singing, sun glistening off the water. He kept going toward a nest of trees, a public picnic table in the center. Drake bent over, huffing, before dropping down onto the bench seat. Eli slowed to a walk, meeting Drake at the table. He stood opposite his father, listening to the raspy breath and feeling the anger and something that felt strangely like pride. "You're good," Drake said. Eli said nothing, just watched his father, the man responsible for so much destruction in his life. He let himself feel the anger, the years of hatred. Some of it his, some of it his father's. "What now?" Drake asked. His lips lifted into a smirk. "Going to lecture me? Want to give me hell for taking your precious Isabel?" Eli continued to watch in silence. He felt the sizzle beneath his skin and wondered if he could go through with it. Could he kill his father in cold blood? Could he live with that? Drake seemed to sense his thoughts, and he stood up, laughing. "You don't want to do that here. Even if you had it in you, which we both know you don't. Our abilities are evenly matched. You might lose this time. Then, who would be here to protect Amanda?" The sound of her name coming from his father's lips made the fury rise and boil beneath his skin. Their abilities were not evenly matched. He'd held back, even in that heated moment, even after watching Drake slit yet another woman's throat, even knowing all that Drake was. Because some small part of Eli still clung to Drake as a father, as a man he loved and respected. Fear was not the same as respect. Eli rounded the picnic table, 10 feet away. 5. Drake tensed. Still he shook his head. "You're not a killer, Eli. Hell, I did my best to make you into one. You being born with that death touch is a damn waste." Eli thought of his sister, her eyes in that final moment. No anger, just forgiveness, and maybe relief. He could have stopped it all long ago. But Drake was right. He wasn't a killer, because that's what his father had wanted him to be, a cold-blooded thrill killer. Eli hadn't understood that he didn't have to enjoy the act. He didn't have to embrace the darkness. Energy shimmered. Eli searched the space between them for something resembling love, some redeeming factor. To his surprise, he found it and traced it back to himself. Despite all this, Drake was his father. A part of him, that small boy hiding in the darkness, still loved his daddy.